Hey everybody! Today I wanted to talk about healing emotionally and 4 ways to begin your healing journey or continue or to add to your healing journey emotionally. And our bodies and our minds and our spirits, they're all interconnected. And when we are sad, it affects us physically. And I know this weekend I was really sad about the relationship, and I lost 5 pounds because in part I was like sick to my stomach, so it affected me physically, this emotional the sadness and this. And the first way I want to talk about healing emotionally is about crying. Crying is cleansing, and it's releasing the stress, it's releasing toxins. It actually kills bacteria. And I have read and learned about how tears, they're not all the same. They're chemically different each time. You're releasing what needs to be released. So it's really incredible. And tears are healing. And I'm going to read to you something that is from medicaldaily.com and how it talks about it improves mood. And it says, tears can elevate our mood better than any antidepressant available. Okay, so I don't know why when you go see a psychologist, doctor, or whatnot, they don't say cry. They don't say go be in the sunshine. Why aren't they prescribing sunshine and crying and these kind of prescriptions? So, however, each of us can choose to do these things that will bring us healing and bring us health and well-being. And continuing on, it's from medicaldaily.com. In this article, it says a 2008 study from South Florida found crying can be self-soothing and elevate mood better than any antidepressant. And it says that it improved the mood of 90% of the criers. So that's pretty high. It's very healing. It releases the emotion so that the sunshine can come out again. And it relieves stress. It relieves the actual stress. Let me see what it says here. It releases stress hormones or toxins from the body. And so it relieves the tension. Tears, let it go. Let it go. So that's the first thing that I want to talk about, was how tears are healing. The second thing I wanted to talk about is forgiveness and letting go. So forgiveness is not saying it was okay that what happened, or that someone who did something wrong or offensive, that was okay, or that act was okay. That's not what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is actually just letting it go, and it's not your, I don't want to say this meaning, it's like it's not your problem anymore. What people say and do is a reflection of them, and we can choose to let it go or put it in God's hands. That's what forgiveness is to me, is I'm just going to take this, what someone said or what someone did, or even my feelings, even my pains, I'm just going to let Him, God, hold that for me. And that's what forgiveness means to me, and to let it go so I can be free. Forgiveness is for me and for you. It's not for the person or the situation or the company or the organization or the government. It's not for them. It's for you, for your healing, for your well-being, for your happiness, and for your peace. The third thing that is healing is gratitude, being grateful, being giving. There's, in every situation, we can find things to be grateful for. We can look around us. We can see the sunshine. We can feel the sunshine and be grateful for that sunshine. We can appreciate that pretty flower, that tree that's so lush and green or so pretty in the fall colors. We can be grateful for kindness. We can be grateful for the love of a child, or for just looking at that sweet child or an animal. And I know sometimes when I've been sad, I've had an animal come to me, it seemed, even sent from heaven, it seemed to me. And I have a cat that would put his paw on mine, and in that moment it just would touch me and the tears would start flowing. And they were good tears, they were healing tears triggered by love. I just feel that God's love is in the animals, in nature, in the trees, and being grateful that something better is going to come of this. That's always been my experience. So I'm not grateful that someone chose to hurt me per se, but I am grateful for me that I know God loves me. So at any time and in any situation, I always know He loves me. And I can always be grateful for that. I'm grateful I can pray, and I try to be grateful for all of my blessings that I have. We have it so much better here than in third world countries where they live on the streets, and the poorest of us, and maybe comparable would be the homeless people to those people in third world countries. But otherwise, the poorest of us, we are rich in their eyes. We have refrigerators, we have running water, we have toilets, we have all these luxuries that perhaps we could take time to be grateful for and to thank God for. And He created such a beautiful world. So be grateful. Be grateful for the tears. Be grateful we can heal, and our bodies are powerful. So I've talked about crying and tears and forgiveness and being grateful. And the fourth thing I want to talk about is our food. If we're eating, I'm going to say garbage or processed, I would say our bodies are going to be sad. Our cells aren't going to have the nutrients they need to function at full capacity. It will affect our mood. What we eat is going to affect how we feel. So the cleaner that we eat, the more live foods that we eat, whole foods. If you eat live food, you're going to feel alive. If you eat whole foods, you're going to feel whole. And if you eat processed garbage, you're going to probably feel like garbage. It really affects us seriously. So those are 4 ways. There's so much abundance on the earth. There's so many things that are healing from the earth. And these are some ways to start. So to your healing, many blessings. And I would love if you would like, subscribe, and share. And love you and thank you.